Today is a very special day for us all, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Today is our Christmas concert.
The students of British Academy of English Language are ready to present you a variety of items.
First and foremost, let us welcome all the special invitees and parents.
As per the tradition, let us begin the ceremony by lighting the oil lamp. I hereby invite the principals of the schools, special invitees, our teacher, Mrs. Kim Hani and her husband, Mr. Prasad Ratnayaka, Mr. and Mrs. Varsavitana, Mr. and Mrs. Vaduge, Mr. Janaka Gunatilaka on behalf of the parents, and Danut on behalf of the students. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, Rison is ready to welcome the guests with a speech.
Good evening, everybody. Dear chief guests, Mrs. Correa, the principal of St. Anne's English Medium College, Mr. Noel Nonis, the principal of St. John Paul II English Medium College, Mrs. Gwen, Mrs. Ranjani Fernando, the principal of Mickey Montessori, well-wishers, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. I would like to welcome you all to our Christmas concert on behalf of all of my friends. We are the students of British Academy of English Language. With the guidance of our teacher, we have come a long way up to where we are having this concert. My dear brothers and sisters are awaiting to showcase their own individual talents on stage. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Without further ado, we will proceed with our events.
Thank you, Rison. Now, I invite our teacher, Mrs. Gimhani Upeksha, to address the gathering.
A very good evening to you all, the special invitees, well-wishers, my family, parents, and my loving students. I welcome you all to the Christmas Concert 2023 of British Academy of English Language. Today is a remarkable day for all of us. Since I started my teaching career in 2015, this has been an idea brewing in my mind. But it took long years of experience and dedication to be able to bloom the idea to life. And I'm proud to say that my first student also managed to come to our first concert. Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much, my dear guests, for giving us your valuable time. My sincere thanks go to my dear husband, who is always supporting me in every way. My mother, father, grandmother, and grandfather also have been a great help all throughout. Most of all, I need to thank all my students for their wonderful commitment and dedication. The main idea behind this concert is to showcase the talents of their students. They have been doing LCM exams, oral and written exams with flying colors. So, as their teacher, I thought it my duty to give them an opportunity to display their talents and also give them a place to enjoy themselves. This is the only institute in Chilaw area that provides the opportunity for the students to do London exams in elocution. An examiner once told me that in a performance, the most important part is to enjoy the practicing, because that is what we do for a longer period of time. The final performance may be only just 2 minutes, but the real value goes to all the practicing behind it. So, it's extremely important to enjoy the practice. I saw this with my own eyes as the children enjoyed themselves so much during the practices, even though it was for a very short period of time. Dear parents, a very big thank you to all of you. Giving the opportunities for children to fly to their dreams is the best we can do. We give them the chance to try everything, so that one fine day they will recognize their hidden talents. Let them sing, dance, recite poems, give speeches, and do all extra activities along with their studies, because we never know what their paths might be. Our only duty is to bring out their inborn gifts. The parents gave a great help through all this time with everything. Thank you once again. I hope you enjoy this wonderful evening full of entertainment. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, dear teacher. Now I cordially invite Mrs. Gwen to address the gathering.
A very good evening to all of you. Thank you, Gimmi, for inviting me and giving me the privilege to speak a few words this evening. I must say that I am very proud and honored to be your first teacher. You were a tiny little girl when you first stepped into my Montessori. You had a vision of your own. Once you said, I want to become a lecturer or an examiner, and you have done it. Yes, you did it well. And now you are a fully fledged examiner in elocution. You successfully came up to this stage. You have an academy of your own, a British English Language Academy. This we need in Chilaw area, especially for the children. We are handicapped with English language here. So we are very proud that Gimme has started this academy. With your guidance of your loving parents, Archie Sia, loving and understanding husband, you have come up to this stage. Gimme, dear, I don't want to take much time, but I wish with all my heart and soul all the best, and I know you will do very well. God bless you, and thank you so much once again, and I'm really proud.
Thank you, madam. Now, let's move on with our Christmas concert.
Our dear friend Shevan is here to tell us about the story of Christmas.
About 2,000 years ago, when King Herod ruled Judea, God sent the angel Gabriel to a young woman called Mary. She lived in Nazareth and was engaged to Joseph. The angel said to her, "Peace be with you. God has blessed you and is pleased with you." Mary looked surprised, and the angel said to her not to be afraid. Then he continued, "You will be pregnant by the Holy Spirit, and you will give birth to a boy, and you will name him Jesus. He will be God's own son, and his kingdom will never end." Mary was very afraid, but she trusted God. Mary and Joseph lived in a part of the Roman Empire. Emperor Augustus wanted to have a list of the names of all the people living in his empire. He ordered everyone to go to their ancestral towns and write their name in a census there. Mary and Joseph traveled about 70 miles from Nazareth to Bethlehem, Joseph's hometown. Upon reaching there, they found accommodation difficult. The only place they could find was with the animals. So God's own son, Jesus Christ, was born in a stable, and his crib was the manger which the animals ate their hay from. As the next day dawned, an angel appeared before some shepherds in the hills around Bethlehem. The shepherds were terrified, but the angel told them about the good news. He informed them about the birth of Christ. More angels appeared, lighting up the sky, and sang praises to God. After the angels went, the shepherds decided to see what was happening. In Bethlehem, they found Mary, Joseph, and as they had been told by the angel, they found baby Jesus lying in the manger. As on the day that Jesus was born, a bright new star appeared in the sky. 3 wise men from different countries who saw this star went to see, and by reading the ancient scripts, knew that the star appeared when a great new king was born, went to find the king. They went to the capital of Judea, called Jerusalem. They asked the people there, "Where is the child who is to be king of the Jews?" When King Herod got to hear of this, he got extremely angry that someone might steal his throne. He told the wise men to find the child and tell him too, so that he too may go and worship him. He did not tell them of his plans of killing him. The wise men followed the star, and when nearing Bethlehem, the star seemed to shine directly down at the place where Jesus was. They went into the stable and found Mary and Jesus. They worshipped Jesus and laid before him gold, frankincense, and myrrh that they had brought. The wise men were warned by God in a dream not to go back to Herod. So they went to their own countries in a different route. When the wise men did not return, Herod thought that he would take matters into his own hands to kill the king. But before this could happen, an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream and warned him about Herod's plans and advised him to go to Egypt with Mary and Jesus. After Herod died, an angel appeared before Joseph again and told him to go back to Israel. But because Herod's son was now king, he went to Galilee and lived in their old town of Nazareth. Thank you.
Thank you, Siobhan. Now, a group of students are ready to recite a poem.
What do you suppose? What do you suppose? A bee said to my nose. What do you think? She gave me a wink and said, I beg your pardon. I thought you were a garden. Thank you, friends. We all like to see a beautiful dance. Lituli and Yetum are ready.
Reading is a very important part in life. Now, let's hear about it.
Reading is very important for everybody. The more you read, the more you learn and widen your knowledge. Reading means not only education. As a hobby or to spend your leisure, you can read. Good habits, storybooks, folk stories, and on different subjects which you can get wonderful books. When you read books of different languages, without knowing you can learn other languages. And also you get a lot of facts and details on different subjects, cultures, customs and habits. When you read folk stories of Sri Lanka, our country, we can learn about great people who lived in ancient days. When you read about wonderful brave people, we too get much courage. When you are selecting a book, the most important thing to see whether it's a good and suitable one for you. There are good books as well as bad books. Like this one separates milk from water. We too must be careful to select the good ones. According to the modern technology, readers get more facilities to read. Even blind people can read through Braille. Translators do a great help for readers by translating good books into the languages we know. So we must produce more translators to get this opportunity of reading from around the world, so that it will be a great boon for the readers to fulfill the old saying, reading makes a full man. Thank you.
A group of friends are ready to do a drama, showing us the real meaning of Christmas.
It was a cold winter day in London. Amy and Sarah are two girls from rich families. They are very kind and generous. Let's see how they are going to spend Christmas with their neighbors.
Hello, Sarah. Let's go to play. Okay, I am ready. Look, there's Colin and Glory. Let's get them too. Poor children. They can't hide their things.
is all about sharing, giving gifts, and spreading joy. This is the real meaning of Christmas. Merry Christmas, all of you.
Just going out for a moment by Mike Hussein. I am just going out for a moment.
Why?
To make a cup of tea.
Why?
Because I'm thirsty.
Why?
Because it's hot.
Why?
Because the sun's shining.
Why?
Because it's summer.
Why?
Because that's when it is.
Why?
Why don't you stop saying why?
Why?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shah is ready.
Performance. Now, Anutya is ready to speak about a natural resource that is vital for living.
Today I would like to speak about the most important natural resource, water. Without water there won't be life on earth. All living beings needs water for their daily work. Humans, birds, animals, insects, reptiles and even the smallest creatures on earth cannot live without water. Not only that, the chemical changes to take place in the body only if there is water. Our body has content of water that is greater than 50%. Plants need water to grow and produce food in their leaves. Water is needed just as much as we need air. Water is useful for us in numerous ways. Drinking, cooking, washing, bathing and cleaning are some of them. Water is also used as fire extinguisher. There are many ways for people to get water. Wells, hand pumps, taps, rivers, lakes and rain are the most common ways by which people collect water for their daily consumption. The water cycle is what balances the water in our planet. During sunny days, water is evaporated from the water resources, lakes, rivers, ponds and sea. Then it gets collected in clouds. When the clouds are heavy with water droplets, then again it falls down to earth as rain. How wonderful nature is! Sadly, thousands of people die because of dirty water. Many diseases are transmitted by drinking polluted water. Lakes and rivers are full of chemical waste. The seabed is polluted with plastic. It's a very sad situation. We should keep in mind to always consume pure water, and also it's our duty not to pollute water resources. Water is gift from Mother Nature to keep us alive. Thank you.
Now, Indra is ready to recite a poem.
9 mice on tiny tricycles went riding on the ice. They rode in spite warning signs. The signs were right, the ice was thin. In half a trice, the mice fell in half a trice, and from their chins down to their toes, those mice entirely froze. 9 mindless mice who paid the price are towing slowly by the ice, still sitting on their tricycles. 9 white and shining bicycles. Thank you.
We all like a good dance. The girls are ready to dance to a very famous song.
කාලේ වයලා වියෝලේ ඇහුවම නැටෙන තාලේ මල් මල් බයිල රාග කීවේ යාළුවේ මේ වගේ සතුටු සාදේ che per niña mai banadi Arabegar mele davun jivaji Kapirinya baila gaya vayala La 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 kiya munatala साए हेट्टे बोस्तरक्कए लස්සන තවම පේනවා රොසලින්ඩෝ රින්ඩෝන මේරි සුසානා දකින්න ආසහිතෙනවා කැපර්ලින්ය මායි බනාජී අරබැගර් මැලේ දවන ජීවාජී කපිරින්ය බයිල ගයා වයාලා Triangle Congo Bongo Banjo Rabani නාදය තවම ඇහෙනවා අලුතෙන් නැතත් රාග තාල ඇසීලා මේවත් බොහොම වටිනවා කැපර්නිඤ්ඤ මායි වනාජී අරබැගර් මැලේ දවන ජීවාජී කපිරිඤ්ඤ බයිල ගයා වයාලා ලලයිලාල කියමු නටාලා පැවතින රසපද තවම තියේවි කලියුග කාලෙ මේ අපේ ඉපැරණි දෙකට ආදැති අගය පෙනේවි මේ හැටි දියුණු ලෝකයේ කැපර්නිඤ්ඤ මායි වනාජී අරබැගර් මැලේ දවන ජීවාජී කපිරිඤ්ඤ බයිල ගයා වයාලා
Thank you, dear sisters, for the beautiful performance. This up is ready to recite a poem. Please give a round of applause.
The Dragon in the Cellar by Nick Toxic. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar. Yeah, we've got a cellar dweller. There's a dragon in the cellar. He's a cleanliness fanatic. Takes his trousers and his jacket to the dragon in the attic. Who puts powder by the packet in a preset automatic with a rattle and a racket that's disturbing and annoying. There's a dragon, there's a dragon, there's a dragon in the cellar with a flame that's red and yellow. There's a dragon in the cellar. Thank you.
There are so many varieties of traditional dances in the history of Sri Lanka. Ishani.
An apple is a sweet fruit which is very good for health. It is said that an apple a day keeps a doctor away. It is juicy and a little crunchy. Apples are of different colors from outside, but from inside they are white in color. They come in red, green, pink or yellow color. They also have different sizes and shapes. Some apples are big, but some are small. Some apples are heart shaped and some are round in shape. They grow in cold places, so they are found in hilly areas. An apple tree has flowers which are pinkish and have 5 petals. Many companies sell apple juice in packet bottles. Its juice tastes different from the actual fruit because it becomes less sweet. It also used to make jams and jellies, which are loved by children. Apple is healthy in every form. Thank you.
Could you please give another louder round of applause for our children? The little kids are awaiting to present a variety of nursery rhymes.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the Dane, one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Thank you. Thank you.
Chamindu is ready to recite a poem.
Ian Christian Smith. Today the sea is playful and casts a white froth across the sand, like a flounces on a long blue gown, which is shifting gently up and down. Who would think that it would rage like a great giant in a cage? Solo-winged sailors sip and boat, and sucking them swiftly down his throat. Thank you. The Christmas which we celebrated every year very happily by arranging a culture event. This day is celebrated as Christmas Day as an annual festival all over the world, especially by Roman Catholic and Christian religion. This day is of much importance for the Christian as they commemorate birth of their God Jesus Christ. It is observed annual on 25th of December as one of the religious and cultural celebration worldwide. Christmas Day has been declared as the public holiday by the government in most of the non-Christian people's cultural arrangement. This celebration is one of the integral parts of the holiday celebration of the year. The custom of celebration in various countries involves mix of Christian, pre-Christian, secular themes and origins. Some of the most important customs of this holiday celebration are gift sharing, distributing gifts by Santa Claus, Christmas card distribution, Christmas music, sing Christmas song, lighting candles, church services, having a special meals, special Christmas decoration, Christmas trees, Christmas lights, and so many various identical figures such as Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas, Father Christmas, and Christmas King bring gifts to the small children on Christmas night. It is a significant event, special for the retailers and businesses. On this day, children become very happy as they get gifts from their parents and Santa Claus in mid of night. They wear Santa hat and Santa dress to celebrate this day in their school. Children go to markets and lots of shopping with their parents.
I hope you all liked my speech, third grade honors. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Thank you.
We all love Santa Claus. Yetum is here to tell us about Santa.
Good evening. When we little children think of Christmas, what we remember very first is Santa Claus. Santa Claus, also known as Father Christmas. Saint Nicholas is a legendary figure originating in Western Christian culture who is said to bring gifts during the late evening and overnight houses on Christmas Eve. Saint Nicholas is a 4th century Greek Christian bishop. Nicholas was known for his generous gifts to the poor. He typified the spirit of good cheer at Christmas, bringing peace, joy, good food, and wine and revelry. We always look forward for Christmas Eve because Santa secretly comes and leaves gifts for us. Sometimes it's under the Christmas tree or inside the Christmas stocking. Santa is there depicted as a portly, jolly, white-bearded man, often with spectacles, wearing a red coat with white fur collar and cuffs, white fur cuffed, red trousers, a red hat trimmed with white fur, a black leather belt and boots, carrying a bag full of gifts for children. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone!
Now, Johansa is ready to present a Bharatanatyam dance. Please put your... I kindly invite Mr. Noel Nonis, the principal of St. John Paul II English Medium College, Chilaw branch, to come up to the stage to distribute the gifts.
Let's take this eve as a chance to get into the Christmas spirit, to spread some joy around and sing along Christmas music and dance. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event to all dignitaries assembled here. I would like to thank Mrs. Gwen Kasichetti, who honored this function with her inspirational thoughts. I would like to thank our beloved principals, Mr. Noel Nonis, Principal of St. John Paul II, Network of Education Chilaw Branch, Mrs. Sajita Correa, Principal of St. Anne's College. Another thanks goes to Mrs. Ranjani Fernando, Principal of Mickey Montessori, Mrs. Shanti Halawata, Mrs. Mari Fernando, Miss Patricia Sarvanamuttu, and Mrs. Shevanti Fernando. Finally, another special thank goes to our loving teacher, Mrs. Gimhani Upeksha Ratnayaka, for her strenuous effort till this becomes a reality, as well as Mr. Prasad Ratnayaka and family members. My vote of thanks will be an utter failure if I would not mention them. They are my beloved sisters and brothers, also our beloved parents, making this function a grand success. Again, I wish you all a holy, jolly Christmas.
Now, let us enjoy the nativity play portraying the first Christmas.
And also, we are all ready to sing carols.
Long, long time ago, in the village of Bethlehem, a great Savior was born. It was midnight. A comet twinkled up in the sky, right about the stable. Mother Mary, Joseph helped, baby king in their arms. Angels sang, three wise men waited at the baby king, birth of Jesus Christ. Hence, first Christmas was born.
While shepherds watch their flocks by night, they see a bright new shining star.